Did Shelley and Fraser Pryce run scared from Elaine Thompson Herah at Lausanne 2022? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go in and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, which is about once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button, and finally leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, are you ready? Yep, good to go. Now, this following video is purely speculation. At the recent Lausanne track meet in Switzerland, well, Shelley and Fraser Pryce didn't turn up. She was at the press conference, but right before the race, the announcer stated that she wasn't feeling well, so to speak, and her team and herself decided to withdraw from the meet. Not long after that, Elaine Thompson Herah false started and was removed from the track. Now, in all my years of track and field, I've really never seen Elaine Thompson Herah false start. It's not impossible, it could be just an outlier. But what if there were other reasons why all of this transpired? Recently, a video surfaced of Elaine Thompson Herah reportedly running 10.42 in a practice run. Now, we cannot verify if she ran 100 meters in this run. We cannot verify if the timing mechanics is correct. We cannot verify any of this, but we can verify that if there's any human being, female on earth, who could possibly run 10.40, that's alive anyway, it has to be Elaine Thompson Herah. So let's talk. Now, that video that you just saw is the video that surfaced of Elaine Thompson Herah reportedly running 10.42 over 100 meters in a practice run. We know that we showed it to you twice. This, of course, is phenomenal if this is actually true. Now, we know how competitive these ladies are. Listen.
For me, I like the competition. It does bring the best one on the top, Even at practice, I like to challenge myself with the boys. I ran 10.5, so I want to see how quickly I can get to a 30 or 60 with a boy.
Now, most of us know the competitive nature of athletes at this level. You have to be highly competitive and motivated to be able to win. That's just the truth. That's the nature of the game. You have to be driven to win. And we know that the three women that we just saw there, Elaine Thompson Herah, Shericka Jackson, and Shelley and Fraser Pryce, the three top in the world at this point in terms of sprints, are all highly motivated women to win. But we know that the rivalry between Elaine Thompson Herah and Shelley and Fraser Pryce extends beyond the introduction of a Shericka Jackson. And could Elaine Thompson Herah run 10.42 in a practice run? Well, last year at the 2021 Prefontaine Classic in Eugene, Oregon, she ran 10.94, the fastest time run by a woman in 34 years, and came within 0.06 of the remarkable world record set by the great Flojo of America. That record, of course, is 10.49. Now, had the wind conditions been better, she could have actually broken that record to come within 0.06 of that remarkable 34-year-old record. Says that this woman, in terms of just basic mechanics and scientifically, is the fastest woman outside of Flojo all time. Could she run 10.42 if she's fully recovered, healthy, and relaxed? I think it's possible. It's not impossible. Quick correction, she ran 10.54. Oh, now we here at Peter Lloyd World have consistently explained to you that the sport of sprinting and running and athletics is not just physiological, it is also psychological. There's a lot of chess games, mind games being played. We saw that at the beginning of the 2022 season when we did not get to see either Shelley and Fraser Pryce or Elaine Thompson Herah race together until they got to World Championships. Something that I told all of you would have happened. They would not have raced each other because it's like playing poker. It's that kind of thing. So there's a lot of psychological thing. So let's speculate. So if Shelley and Fraser Pryce knew and believed these reports of 10.42, and at her best she has ran 10.62 this season, would she actually want to race Elaine Thompson Herah? Remember that this would do two things. This would break her unbeaten streak for the entire 2022 season, and she would no longer be the fastest woman alive. Well, not alive, but for the 2022 season. But now I know you're going to say, no, Peter. She put out a statement saying that she was not feeling well, and that's why she withdrew. However, I have reports from a few good friends who said they've seen her and she looks fine. She doesn't look injured. She looks like everything is fine. Now, it could have just been a cramp, but let's speculate just for a few. Isn't it possible that I'm correct? Remember, we saw a much improved Elaine Thompson Herah at the recent Commonwealth Games in the United Kingdom, where she became the double champion over the 100 and 200 meter and set to meet records under not very, very good conditions. So is it that she's now rounding into form kind of late in the season? When Thompson Herah found out that Shelley and Fraser Pryce was not going to be in the race, she purposefully false started and walked away because she was there to win that race, to make a point, to redeem herself for the whole 2022 season. If she's in 10.42 form, couldn't it be that the fact that Shelley got out because of this, knowing that she was running 10.42 and she wasn't ready to face her, and Elaine simply walked away because the only reason she was there was to actually challenge Shelley and Fraser Pryce and take back her crown of fastest for the 2022 season? Now, this of course is my 2 cents. Yes, this is all speculation. Yes, I have absolutely no proof of any of this, but sometimes one has to stitch the facts together. If your greatest rival on track is running 10.42, your best for the 2022 season is 10.62. You know that your rival has already ran sub 10.60. Only one other person has done that, and it's the person who owns the world record. Would you want to face her 2 races out from the final major race for the entire 2022 season? You would no longer be the queen. You would no longer be the number one. This young lady is the only person realistically at this point in time in history who could take that crown from her. So is that a possibility? Of course, this is all speculation. So did Shelley and Fraser Pryce actually run knowing that she could not face a fit Elaine Thompson Herah running 10.42? Is that a possibility? Given all these other things that we have seen, this run that we just saw, 10.42 in practice. I mean, at her best, Shelley and Fraser Pryce is not going to run 10.42. Let's be realistic. But this, of course, is my speculation and my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Your royals, kings and queens. Bless up!